Thank you for joining us today for Coffee with the Candidates. Today we are talking with County Auditor Patty Hojem, who is running for re-election, and we have the primary on June 7th. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Why don't you start by telling the viewers a little bit about yourself?
My name is Patty Hojem, and I am the County Auditor, and I am running for re-election. I've been blessed to have been working in the Auditor's office for 36 years and 8 years as County Auditor.
That's an amazing history of working in the auditor's office. So I'm guessing many of the listeners would like to know, what does the auditor actually do?
That's an excellent question. We have 3 major responsibilities. As County Auditor, my office oversees the financial records. We handle payables, receivables. We manage the annual levy processing for the city, county, school, and special districts. The auditor also conducts federal elections every 2 years. We put together a team of local residents, and they do a wonderful job. The auditor also serves as a parliamentary part of the county commission, and we assist the board preparing the agenda, and anything that we can do to help them, we do that.
I've sat through a lot of county commission meetings, and you are kind of the go-to person when they have a question about process or procedure. So it's really important for someone in that role to understand what next steps are or what documents need to be signed when.
Yeah.
So are there any certifications that are necessary to be auditor?
No, there are no certifications that you need. That's why I feel experience is the best and very important opportunity to learn. Some very good people have preceded me, and I am always would be grateful for that. And the people are Betty Maruska, Paula Jones, and Lois Eli.
So what are some important skills for an auditor to possess?
I believe it's important to be organized, to be able to work with the public, and it's important to be fair and impartial. You have to be open to changes, ready to learn new things, because nothing stays the same these days.
That is so true. So interacting with staff, the public, and the commissioners are all a part of your job. Can you please tell us how you intend to manage communications with those various groups?
Working with the public is the most rewarding part of my job. We absolutely treat everybody the same. We are here to serve the people of Yankton County. I don't have any personal agenda. I just like to help things run smoothly for our county.
So please tell us how the auditor works with the other county offices that are located within the building.
I believe the county auditor's office is the hub of county government as a whole. We want to be sure the county runs efficiently, and so do the good people in the other offices for the county. We treat everyone with respect and appreciation for what they do. That goes a long way.
I agree with you on that. So are there ways that the offices could work better together?
We are always looking for new ways to improve over the past few years. All the office has worked to create a better website. We're always looking for ways to keep up with technology. County government is always changing, and I think we need to embrace changes so we can best serve the public.
So I do have a question following up on website and technology. Do you have one person in each of the offices who maintains your page, or is there one person within the county who maintains the entire website?
We have Intuvio that does some things, but mostly it's Valley, my deputy auditor in the office, that takes care of all that.
Okay, thank you. So do you work with other counties, either on elections or policy?
Yes, we work with all of the auditors in South Dakota work together. We have overlapping taxing districts, so we have to keep up with that, such as schools, fire districts. We also have a great group of auditors that we have an email system where someone has a problem, or we just send it out to everybody, and we give them advice, or what they do.
That's really important, to have that relationship and connection with your peers around the state,
Yes.
because there's no sense in reinventing the wheel. If another county has figured out a solution to a problem, it's great that you have that respected
Yes.
relationship to be able to communicate that way.
And nobody has all the answers, but working together with all the other auditors, we're smarter and better.
Wonderful. So transparency in elections is, as we all know, been a hot topic at the national level.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the process used in Yankton, and if there are ways to improve our elections?
Conducting local elections is a big part of the auditor's office. I can't speak for other parts of the country, but here in Yankton, I'm proud of the way that we conduct our elections. Proud of the voters who are always respectful and good, and proud of the election workers, and who are your neighbors and your friends.
I know within the last couple of years there was a new ballot counting machine
Yes.
that was purchased. Can you just tell the viewers a little bit about how that really improved the process on ballot counting?
I mean, sometimes I think the voting machine is smarter than we are, and it just makes it so easier, and they just run in there so smooth. And June, it was so humid that day, and they did kind of get stuck together, but we have a jogger, it's called, and after that they ran wonderful.
Yeah, and that was in the April election?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just as a clarification for the public, that machine is not connected to the internet.
No.
So there's no outside sources. It's just all within the machine itself.
Yes.
So are there any things that you want to share with the viewers today that maybe I didn't ask you in a question?
I guess I'm very proud of what I've done in the office. It's running smoothly, and I look forward to serving another 4 years.
Well, thank you so much. I do want to remind the voters that June 7th is the primary date, so make sure you are elected and know which party you are registered with. Yankton County voting centers are Yankton City Hall, Yankton Fire Station number 2, Gayville Community Center, Mayfield Store, Lesterville Fire Hall, and Lewis and Clark Recreation Area. Thank you for joining us today, Patty.
Yes, and I'd also, absentee did start on Friday in the commissioner chambers,
So if anybody wants to come in from Yankton County, is that the only location they can pick up their
Yes.
absentee ballot?
yes.
Wonderful.
They can either take it with them or bring it, or just vote there. And if anybody wants to change their address or change anything, they have to have that done by May 23rd.
Well, thank you very much for that additional information. Much appreciated.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.